Breathing is something we all do every second of our lives. But how often do we truly acknowledge it? It's automatic, something we rarely give a second thought to, yet it holds immense power. Imagine a simple act, unnoticed by most, capable of connecting your mind and body in harmony, relieving stress, and unlocking healing potential. That is the power hidden in your breath. With every deep, intentional inhale, you soothe your nervous system. With each exhale, you release tension, inviting calm and balance into your being. Your breath is not just a way to sustain life. It's the bridge to your emotional and physical well-being. For centuries, cultures across the world have used breathwork to unlock this potential. From ancient yogic practices to meditative rituals, even martial disciplines like Tai Chi, breath has served as the key to clarity and healing. Now, science is catching up to what ancient wisdom understood. Studies reveal how deep, focused breathing can calm the mind and even boost your immune system. Imagine that, just by breathing intentionally, you hold the power to heal yourself from within. Let's explore this ancient secret through a modern lens and uncover the ways it can transform our lives. Stress. It's one of the most pervasive health threats of our time. Chronic stress doesn't just weigh down your mind, it wears down your body. It raises your blood pressure, weakens your immune system, and leaves you vulnerable to heart disease, a leading cause of death worldwide. When stress takes over, many of us turn to quick fixes like pills or distractions. But what if the solution to managing it lay in something as natural and effortless as breathing deeply? Studies show that taking slow, mindful breaths triggers parts of the brain that regulate emotions, body awareness, and focus, helping to reduce anxiety and calm the mind. Imagine the power of breathing with purpose, intentionally slowing your breath to send signals of safety to your brain. It's like flipping a switch that tells your body it's time to relax, to let go of the tension clinging to your muscles and mind. The result isn't just psychological relief. You're also affecting your body on a cellular level, altering hormone production and fostering a state of recovery. Stress often manifests physically: tight shoulders, racing heartbeats, an upset stomach. But few people know that these physical symptoms aren't just side effects. They can lead to long-term damage if left unchecked. Deep breathing, however, can ease these symptoms and prevent them from escalating. By stimulating the parasympathetic nervous system, responsible for calming the body, deep breathing lowers cortisol levels, slows your heartbeat, and relaxes muscles throughout your body. Picture this. You're sitting in the midst of a chaotic day. Your to-do list feels endless, and you can feel the stress creeping into your chest. Instead of letting it take over, you pause, close your eyes, and take a deep breath. 4 seconds in, hold for 2, and exhale slowly for 4 more. With each breath, your body begins to relax, as though it's thanking you for giving it permission to let go. This simple practice isn't just about finding temporary relief. Over time, it teaches your body to recover from stress more efficiently. But the impact of deep breathing isn't limited to stress reduction. The connection between your breath and your digestion is a profound one. When you're stressed, digestion suffers. You might notice symptoms like bloating or indigestion, as stress diverts blood flow away from your digestive organs. This can hinder the body's ability to break down food and absorb nutrients properly. With consistent breath work, you can redirect blood flow, relaxing the digestive system and allowing it to function optimally. It's like giving your stomach a gentle massage through each deep breath, easing tension and improving its ability to digest and absorb the nutrients you consume. Picture your breath as a wave that massages the digestive organs, creating a flow that supports overall gastrointestinal health. Over time, chronic issues like bloating or stomach cramps begin to ease as your body learns to operate in harmony. And then there's the immune system, your body's line of defense against illness. High stress is often accompanied by weakened immunity, leaving you more susceptible to common colds, infections, or even serious conditions. Deep breathing doesn't just help prevent this, it actively strengthens the immune response by supporting the lymphatic system. The lymphatic system, often referred to as the body's internal cleanup crew, relies on movement and flow to flush out toxins and unwanted invaders. When you breathe deeply, you encourage this flow, ensuring that lymph fluid circulates effectively and immune cells can reach their targets quickly. Think of your breath as a signal, directing the body to send out reinforcements. Each inhale draws in oxygen, but each exhale carries away toxins. It's a cycle of renewal and protection, allowing your immune system to perform at its peak. This practice, often ignored in the hustle and bustle of daily life, holds the potential to guard your health in ways that pills cannot. Imagine how something so simple, yet so profound, can help you prevent illnesses and recover faster when you do fall sick. Deep breathing, therefore, isn't just a temporary fix for when you feel overwhelmed. It's a daily act of self-care, a habit that transforms your body from the inside out. You don't need any fancy equipment, just a quiet moment wherever you are. As you breathe intentionally, your body thanks you by healing, digesting, and defending itself more effectively. This ancient practice, once thought to belong solely to spiritual traditions, now has a place in the modern world, backed by scientific research and proven benefits. If you think about it, the power has always been with you, hidden within each breath, waiting for you to recognize it. Whether you're in the middle of a stressful meeting or winding down after a long day, your breath is there, ready to guide you back to balance. Take a moment to reflect on how often we overlook this powerful tool. What if, instead of brushing it aside, we embraced it fully, making intentional breathing part of our everyday routine? This simple shift could mean the difference between merely surviving life's challenges and thriving despite them. Imagine waking up each day knowing that you have the power to calm your mind, strengthen your body, and restore balance, all by doing something you've been doing your entire life. Breathwork isn't just a practice, it's an invitation to reclaim the peace and strength that's been within you all along. With each inhale and exhale, you become more connected to yourself, to the present moment, and to the incredible power that resides within your lungs. Breathing, in its essence, carries an element of mystery. It is both voluntary and involuntary, a paradox embedded within the human body. The moment you decide to control it, it obeys, slowing down when commanded, speeding up when you're anxious. But when left alone, it operates in the background, guiding your body through the rhythm of life without requiring your attention. Imagine for a second if you could fully unlock this potential, consciously tapping into your body's natural ability to heal, energize, and restore itself. This is the secret many ancient traditions have guarded, and it's now being rediscovered in modern wellness circles. One fascinating discovery is how breath affects your brain's chemistry. Your brain, that intricate machine controlling thought, memory, and emotion, thrives on oxygen. When you take short, shallow breaths, common during periods of stress, you deprive your brain of optimal oxygen levels. This is why you might feel foggy-headed or unable to concentrate when anxiety kicks in. Shallow breathing triggers the body's fight-or-flight response, flooding your system with adrenaline and cortisol and leaving you on edge. But when you breathe deeply, everything changes. As oxygen saturates your bloodstream, it makes its way to the brain, stimulating the release of endorphins, the body's natural painkillers and mood elevators. It's like giving your mind a dose of calm, melting away the mental clutter. Imagine being able to do this anytime, anywhere, without medication or external help. You hold the key to mental clarity within your breath. Just a few minutes of focused breathing can transform a day filled with chaos into one where you feel in control. Deep breathing also directly impacts your sleep cycle, another vital aspect of well-being that many struggle with. Insomnia and restless nights often stem from a racing mind. You lie awake, replaying conversations, or worrying about tomorrow. But your breath, if harnessed correctly, can become the lullaby your body craves. Breathing slowly and deeply before bed signals your nervous system that it's time to rest. As your breath slows, so does your heart rate, and your body transitions into a state of relaxation. Think of it as resetting your internal clock. With consistent practice, breathwork can help regulate your circadian rhythm, making it easier to fall asleep and stay asleep. Over time, this leads to improved sleep quality, ensuring that you wake up feeling rejuvenated instead of groggy. What would it feel like to drift off peacefully every night, knowing that you've given your body permission to rest fully? The answer lies in your breath. Yet, breathing does more than just calm or soothe. It can also energize. Breathwork techniques like the Wim Hof method or Kapalabhati breathing are designed to stimulate your body much like a natural caffeine boost. Rapid, intentional breaths flood your cells with oxygen, increasing blood circulation and promoting the release of adrenaline, but without the jittery side effects of a cup of coffee. You can feel alive, awake, and ready to tackle the day with nothing but air fueling your system. Imagine standing at the start of your day, feeling sluggish and unmotivated. Instead of reaching for an energy drink, you engage in a series of powerful breaths. Within minutes, you feel your heart pumping, your mind sharpening, and a surge of energy coursing through your veins. Breathwork becomes your secret weapon, a tool you can use to conquer fatigue naturally and sustainably. But let's not forget the emotional aspect of breathing. Your breath is deeply tied to your emotions, often mirroring how you feel. Think of a moment when you were angry. Your breathing likely became rapid and shallow. In moments of sadness, you may have sighed deeply. This connection between breath and emotion isn't coincidental. It's a direct reflection of how intertwined the body and mind are. And just as emotions can influence your breath, the reverse is also true. By consciously controlling your breath, you can shift your emotional state. Feeling overwhelmed? Lengthen your exhale to activate your body's relaxation response. Feeling unmotivated? Try energizing breaths to reignite your drive. Breathwork isn't just about calming down. It's about gaining emotional mastery, a skill that allows you to navigate life's ups and downs with greater resilience. Let's dive into how breathwork can foster emotional healing. Many of us carry emotional baggage, unresolved feelings from the past that manifest as anxiety, depression, or even physical ailments. Breathwork techniques, particularly those used in practices like holotropic breathing, can help release these stored emotions. When you breathe deeply and rhythmically for an extended period, you enter a state where your subconscious mind becomes more accessible. Memories, feelings, and sensations that you've suppressed may rise to the surface, allowing you to confront and release them. Picture yourself in a quiet room, lying down with your eyes closed, guided by nothing but your breath. As you breathe deeply, emotions you didn't realize you were holding on to begin to emerge. Perhaps there's sadness, anger, or grief. But instead of suppressing them, you let them flow, knowing that your breath is your anchor. The experience is cathartic, like shedding layers of weight you didn't know you were carrying. This release doesn't happen overnight, but with regular practice, breathwork can help you process and let go of emotional pain, creating space for joy and peace to enter your life. It's a profound form of healing, one that doesn't rely on external intervention, but taps into your body's natural ability to heal itself. Another remarkable benefit of deep breathing is its role in reducing inflammation. Chronic inflammation is a silent killer, linked to diseases like diabetes, heart disease, and arthritis. When your body is stressed, it produces pro-inflammatory molecules, contributing to a state of chronic inflammation. But studies have shown that certain breathing techniques can reduce these inflammatory markers by activating the vagus nerve, a key player in the parasympathetic nervous system. Deep breathing helps suppress inflammation and promote recovery. Imagine your breath acting as an internal firefighter, extinguishing the flames of inflammation before they can cause harm. Each deep inhale nourishes your cells, while each exhale releases toxins. Over time, this consistent practice can protect you from long-term health issues and enhance your body's ability to repair itself. Breathwork, then, is not just an exercise in mindfulness or relaxation. It's a holistic practice that touches every aspect of your well-being. From your mental clarity and emotional resilience to your physical health. It's a tool that has been with you since birth, waiting to be fully utilized. In a world where we're constantly searching for external solutions, whether through medications, therapies, or technological innovations, breathwork reminds us that some of the most powerful remedies lie within us. Your breath is your life force, and learning to harness it is one of the greatest gifts you can give yourself. Through intentional breathing, you can reclaim your power, finding strength and peace in the most natural and accessible way possible. The beauty of breathwork is how seamlessly it can be integrated into your daily life, requiring no special equipment or location. You don't need a meditation room, yoga mat, or guided app. All you need is a moment, a decision to pause and connect with the rhythm of your own breath. But while it's accessible to everyone, mastering it takes patience. It's not just about breathing in and out. It's about awareness, intention, and learning to listen to the subtle messages your body is sending you. Breathing can feel automatic, but beneath the surface, it holds a hidden language, one that can tell you when you're pushing yourself too hard, when you're bottling up emotions, or when you're ignoring your body's need for rest. Have you ever noticed how your breath changes when you're in the middle of an argument or working on a deadline? Shallow, quick breaths betray your body's heightened state of alertness. It's your body's way of saying something's wrong. Pay attention. But here's the catch. Most of us don't pay attention. We power through, ignoring the signals until they manifest as physical or mental breakdowns. Breathwork, however, teaches you to recognize these signs early and respond before the damage is done. It's like learning to read the warning lights on your car dashboard before the engine fails. When you engage in breathwork, you become an active participant in your body's well-being. You start noticing when you're holding tension in your chest or shoulders, when your breath feels restricted, and when anxiety takes over. The act of observing your breath is, in itself, a form of mindfulness. And as you observe, you begin to guide it, to slow it down, deepen it, and reclaim control over your nervous system. This awareness is transformative. With time, you'll realize that you don't need to wait for the world to calm down for you to find peace. You carry peace within you, accessible through the simple act of breathing. Imagine standing in the middle of a chaotic day, phone ringing, emails piling up, deadlines looming, and instead of spiraling into stress, you close your eyes for a moment, take a deep breath, and feel the chaos lose its grip on you. This isn't just wishful thinking. There's science behind why breathwork is so effective at reducing stress. When you take slow, deep breaths, you activate the vagus nerve, which signals your body to shift from the sympathetic nervous system, responsible for the fight or flight response, to the parasympathetic nervous system, responsible for rest and digestion. It's like flipping a switch, turning off the alarm system in your body and replacing it with a sense of calm. But breathwork doesn't just stop at reducing stress. It goes further, enhancing your ability to focus and stay present. In a world filled with distractions, where attention spans are shrinking, this is a superpower. Think about how often you find yourself multitasking, scrolling through social media while half listening to a meeting or daydreaming during a conversation. Breathwork helps anchor you in the present moment, sharpening your focus and allowing you to fully engage with whatever you're doing. Athletes have long understood the power of breath in improving performance. Watch any professional swimmer or runner, and you'll notice how intentional their breathing is. They don't just breathe to survive. They breathe to optimize their performance, timing each inhale and exhale to match their movements. This synchronization between breath and action enhances endurance, reduces fatigue, and improves overall efficiency. Now imagine applying this concept to your daily tasks. Instead of approaching your work with scattered energy, you breathe intentionally, channeling your focus into one task at a time. The result? Increased productivity, fewer mistakes, and a sense of accomplishment that comes from knowing you've given your best effort. But breathwork isn't just about productivity or performance. It's about creating a deeper connection with yourself. In a world that constantly demands your attention, it's easy to lose touch with who you are and what you need. Breathwork provides a space for self-reflection, a chance to check in with yourself and ask, how am I really feeling? This connection goes beyond surface-level emotions. As you breathe, you might uncover feelings you've buried, grief you haven't processed, anger you've suppressed, or dreams you've put on hold. It's not always easy to confront these truths, but breathwork creates a safe environment for you to do so. The breath becomes your guide, helping you navigate the depths of your subconscious without fear. Many people describe breathwork sessions as emotional journeys, where they experience waves of feelings, some joyful, some painful, but always liberating. Tears might flow, not from sadness, but from release. Laughter might bubble up unexpectedly, a sign that you're letting go of something that no longer serves you. And when the session ends, you're left with a sense of lightness, as if you've shed layers of emotional baggage. This emotional release is powerful, but it's not the only benefit of breathwork. As you practice regularly, you'll notice improvements in your overall health. Your immune system strengthens, your digestion improves, and your body becomes more resilient to stress. This is because breathwork enhances oxygen delivery to every cell in your body, promoting optimal functioning and healing.